7 p.m. Christie, if you would please call the roll.
Trustee Husani?
Here.
Trustee Kunkel?
Here.
And Trustee Bancole?
Here.
Trustee Gutierrez, Trustee Prigi, and Trustee Porter are out tonight.
Yes, yes. Okay, very good. If you would please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All righty. A motion to accept the agenda?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Christie, call the roll, please.
Trustee Kunkel?
Yes.
Trustee Bancole?
Yes.
And Trustee Husani?
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay. Proclamations, Jewish American Heritage Month. Is someone here to accept that? Not seeing anyone here. I will not read that. Or should I read it? No. I don't think, nobody's here to accept it, but we are honoring Jewish immigrants Heritage Month in May. Proclamation, National Public Works Week. So we have someone here from Public Works. All right, let me come on up and read that. Public Works.
Are you going home?
Yes. You're lonely, though.
Just going to spread out.
All right, gentlemen.
Sir?
Public Works. It's the works that we like. Whereas public works services provided in our community are an integral part of our citizens and everyday lives. And whereas the support of an understanding and informed citizenry is vital to the efficient operation of public works systems and programs such as water, sewers, streets, highways, and public buildings. Whereas the health and safety and comfort of this community greatly depends on these facilities and service. Whereas the quality and effectiveness of these facilities, as well as their planning, design, construction, is vital dependent upon the efforts and skills of public works professionals. Whereas the efficiency of the qualified and dedicated personnel who staff public works departments is materially influenced by the people's attitude and understanding of this importance of the work they perform. Now, thereby, I, Rodney S. Craig, President of the Village of Hanover Park, do hereby proclaim the week of May 19 through 25, 2024 as National Public Works Week in the Village of Hanover Park.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, thank you. There you go. Who's taking the photo?
I'm sure
Where are you guys going?
you need a picture in the center. Come on, we've seen this done before. Come on.
All right,
Too quick, we caught you.
here we go. All righty. Dave? Okay, gentlemen, you must walk the gun.
Hey, John. All right, Peter.
Thanks for all you do. Thanks, DJ. Thanks for being our great leader.
Okay. Mental Health Awareness Month?
I'm not sure.
have someone from mental health here tonight? Anyone representing mental health? Mental Health Awareness Month? I won't read through this. It goes what?
Can you read that one? It goes with the next one.
The next one kind of goes together.
Here, ma'am.
Oh,
Move with the name. You're gonna read that one first and this one second. They go
Okay.
together.
alrighty. Are these the ones that are mine?
Yes, it is.
Okay, read this one, then that one. Okay, whereas the honor of Mental Health Awareness Month, the Village of Hanover Park recognizes the importance of the overall health and well-being of our families, communities, schools, and businesses. Whereas everyone has experienced times of difficulty and stress in their personal and professional lives, and community understanding and available supports and services can greatly impact a person's ability to handle their stress and move forward. Whereas mental illness is real and prevalent in our nation, while fear and discrimination hinder many individuals from seeking the help they need, preventive efforts and public awareness are effective ways to reduce the stigma of mental illness seeking treatment. Whereas every business, school, government agency, healthcare provider, faith-based organizations, not-for-profit agency, and community members play a role in our community's mental health needs and responsibility to promote mental wellness and support preventive efforts. And whereas receiving proper treatment can give individuals an increased chance of recovery and proper management of the symptoms of mental illness. Now, therefore, I, Rodney S. Craig, May 24th is Mental Health Awareness Month. And proclamation, whereas loneliness and social isolation are significant health concerns in the United States. And whereas current research has found that 1/3 of American adults report feeling constantly lonely and isolated, and even higher rates among certain populations such as older adults, young adults, and the LGBTQ+ community and veterans. Whereas these feelings of loneliness and isolation can increase the risk of chronic illness and disease, mental health disorders, and mortality. Whereas over the past 5 decades, social and technological changes such as the social media increased work demands have impacted our ability to form meaningful connections with others. The National Forum for Heart Disease and Stroke Prevention recognizes the critical impact of loneliness and social isolation on the health and well-being of our communities. Now, therefore, I, Rodney S. Craig, Village President of Village of Hanover Park, officially supports the Surgeon General's call to action to address loneliness and isolation through social connection. Therefore, be it resolved that I, Rodney S. Craig, move with the Mayor's Spring Challenge, promoting physical activity and forging meaningful social connections to strengthen our collective health and resilience, dated 12th day of April 2024. So this has to do with Move with the Mayor's initiative. I didn't know there were 2 proclamations. Huh?
We can get your picture with the National Forum if you
Yes.
pull up the proclamation.
Okay. As directed.
Thank you, Mayor.
All right, thank you. Move with the Mayor. It's an initiative that we support in our community. Hopefully you'll all look it up. And one more.
Right there.
Is this why you guys show up? Listen, I love you guys like a brother, so this is nice. Please join me. Nice to see you all.
don't bite down here. Okay. Welcome, guys.
Bernie, it was nice being with you this weekend, volunteering time with our Kids at Hope initiative. Okay. Whereas the United States Congress and the President of the United States have designated the day of annual National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Service as a day to honor firefighters and emergency services personnel who have sacrificed their lives to save others by lowering the American flag on all federal buildings to half-staff. Whereas an average of 80 firefighters courageously make the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty each year. And whereas firefighters and emergency services personnel play an essential role in the protection of lives and property in our local community. And you guys have been busy lately, right? And the National Fallen Firefighters Memorial Weekend marks the weekend following International Firefighters Day 2024. And whereas it's a major importance that we increase our efforts to reduce deaths, injuries, and property losses from fire. Now, therefore, I, Rodney S. Craig, President of the Village of Hanover Park, call upon the citizens of Village of Hanover Park and upon all patriotic, civic, and educational organizations who observe the day of May 5th, 2024, in recognition of the patriotic service and dedicated efforts of our fire and emergency services personnel by lowering the American flag on all buildings to half-staff. I think that's Sunday, is it not? I respectfully encourage these same organizations, as well as the citizens of Hanover Park, to remember all fire and emergency personnel who have made the ultimate sacrifice in service to their community and to pay respect to the survivors of our fallen heroes by participating in Light the Night for fallen firefighters by using red light to illuminate homes and buildings May 1st through May 5th. I encourage our citizens to honor fire and emergency service personnel, past and present, who by their faithful and loyal devotion to duties have rendered invaluable service to our community and its citizens. Gentlemen,
Thanks, Mayor.
I don't see any of our visitors. You've been around a while, huh? Thank you. Thank you, Chief. It's a wonderful recognition. Where do I find a red light bulb? I don't know. But if you would please.
Support local.
Take a picture.
Yeah.
I was in Menards today. Oh, get one photo. Okay. Can we bunch up a little bit more? Okay, if you would all shake hands with the board. I call walk.
We start down here?
First,
How exciting. Everybody always goes that way. Thank you for letting us.
Again, Mayor. Appreciate it.
Hey, yeah, we got it. Good, good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you.
Done nothing.
Oh,
Come up, see Mayor.
we are very close to completing our fire station down south. State of the art. We set dollars aside, so we're not raising taxes to open the doors. I'm really proud of that. This board has been encouraging to do that. And if you all have a chance, it's looking pretty good.
Can't wait to see it.
So I have before me
Hank.
Hank. It just says Hank. And Sir of Two Women Force. Hank, if you would, please. Speak kindly and
Doesn't go
focus
on my
on the
phone.
business of the village.
Uh,
Pardon me?
I tied it up. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good evening. You say you love America. You say this is the best country in the world. Prove it to me. Missouri, I'm not from Missouri, but Missouri is the show me state. And you know, I remember, I'm only going to talk for 5 minutes. I got forever to keep coming back to meetings. And in Missouri, there was this state trooper who got his daughter killed. So some truck drivers would avoid the state of Missouri, go around it, so that and I'm going to talk real fast, try to get 5 subjects in 5 minutes either. You know, it's kind of hard to make people care when they don't care. That's a mental sickness. And don't let your boys grow up to be cowboys. Cowboys are always alone, never home. So anyway,
Hank, if you can make it pertinent to Hanover Park.
well, it is pertinent. It is pertinent. I only got 5 minutes anyway, so I don't need any more time. And I thought it was mechanical problems. I don't think it was mechanical. They avoided to make $5,000 a week with lack of sleep. But that don't happen anymore because now they got in trucks, they got computers regulate the hours of work. So anyway, getting back to when I talked, on the size, I talked about the curves. You know, how would you like it if you got a brand new $100,000 car and you see this curve and you hit it and it busts your car up really nice. So what we got to do, we got to drill a hole, put a wooden stick, the softest breakable stick, and put these signs that you see people in the guardrail. Those guardrails that look like black and yellow like tigers. And people, I think, when they hit those things, I really think they're not hitting them by accident. I think they're trying to kill themselves because this is not a nice world to live in. So, you know, we put this sign. You know, I seen one. I think I seen one just the pole, the white pole, but that you can't even see that. But if you get a sign from here to here and this wide, like the ones on the guardrails, you know, some people won't hit it, or on the snow or the fire trucks hit it and stuff like that. Okay, here's another one for you. The second one, force. You know, if you get 60 seconds multiplied by 60 minutes, multiplied by 24 hours, multiplied by 365 days, okay? If you get those, you add it up and you divide it by 45 seconds, 700,000 American women have been raped. I try to arm them, but we can't do that.
Hank, we're not going down that path. It's not.
Wait, I got this
Gotta
freedom
be
of
pertinent to
speech.
Hanover Park.
Well, it is pertinent. People, as I was walking through the neighborhood in the dark, I talked to a police officer one time, and he says to me, you know, people get raped in the neighborhood. So I stopped walking through the neighborhood. So now, but I'm going to go start.
I'm going to have to interrupt. Mr. Hank?
What?
So
they want-
this is, your remarks are not something that would typically be discussed in this public setting. If you have specific concerns that you'd like to bring to the village, we can have
I am bringing
offline
if you let me
conversation,
speak.
but
You let me speak.
this
I'll explain
is not a remark that will be accepted at this time.
But you still, there's freedom of speech, and as a matter of fact, I asked the newspaper to come here, the fourth branch of the government, and they haven't shown up here. It seems like people don't care.
Well, we care.
Yeah, but you know,
What's
we hang
pertinent-
these guys that trying to rape
Hank?
women, and we won't have incest, and we won't have women committing abortion because she got raped by her father or she got raped by a guy. You know, So I mean, this is a problem, but no, don't want to fix it. If you don't want to do anything about it, I can't do anything about it.
Well, in Hanover Park, it has to be pertinent when you want to speak, you know, you want to speak to the potholes that aren't getting fixed, or matters of the village, or maybe you're paying too much tax, but you're going outside on a national issue.
Yeah, but here's the
So
thing.
please
We
respect.
establish the laws here, and then the government listens to it. You know, one member says, I bring this up, I second it. We establish the law here, then the governor
Okay.
decide the judicial system of the state, then the federal government,
Okay.
and we got something
You're
going.
timed out.
Okay, have a
But
good day, sir.
If you'd like me to speak to you offline about issues that are pertinent to the village of Hanover Park, I can do that.
Well,
Okay? Okay.
let's put it this way. When there's no more police officers in any country in the world, we are going to be free because people want to follow the law. Have a good day, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hank. Okay. That was town hall session.
Anybody else for town hall that I missed? Great.
Thank you.
Mayor.
I'm off to village president's report, and it's,
trying to make an appointment with you, but George said I couldn't see you. Have a good day, sir.
there is a little bit of tolerance required with Hank. And thank you for your comments. I think he needs to hear that. So,
Your report.
my report, which I was so busy I didn't get around to it, but I've been moving with the mayor, kicked off yesterday, I believe, Dave? And I know a couple of people have signed up for that. I'm really pleased to hear that. It's our mental health pop-up. We got the photo with the sign. This is the third year I've been engaged with Move with the Mayor, where we, mental health, now it's now mental health, and previously we've done walking for health, and it's a nice initiative. And I meet with a lot of mayors when I go to my conferences nationally, at both the U.S. Conference of Mayors and with, what's the other one? The citizens, the other conference. I don't know why I have a brain fart. So hopefully you all look that up, and League of Cities, yeah, National League of Cities, thank you. I'm, in June, I'm off to Kansas City again, looking at how we report on veterans, veteran initiative out of Kansas City. They're doing something really nice, very similar to what Habitat for Humanity is doing. And last week, I was with the Habitat Humanity. They opened up and people moved in a couple more houses. It's an amazing initiative in Hanover Park, where I think the number is, we're going to have 23 homes that people can come in and wouldn't normally be able to buy a home, but they, through education and training and job support through Habitat, they're doing a great job, and I couldn't be more proud that we will have 23 affordable initiatives, housing initiatives in Hanover Park. And if you've been down Greenbrook, you may have seen them, and it's just been outstanding. So I'm really pleased with that. Moving on, moved by ominous vote, items on the consent agenda. We have a motion.
So moved.
Second.
We have a motion and a second.
So those are the first 10 items, 7A1 through 7A10.
Okay, and we'll jump to 7-11. Chrissy, if you
Can I
can
take
call
a
the,
roll? Thought you were jumping without a roll. Trustee Kunkel?
Yes.
Trustee Bancole?
Yes.
Trustee Husani?
Yes.
Mayor Craig?
thank you. 7A11, motion to waive competitive bidding and approve the agreement with Walter Inc. for the purchase of high-density storage shelving in the amount of $43,929 and authorize the village manager to execute the necessary documents.
I
2:30?
believe, yeah, I believe that the village manager is going to request that this be removed from the agenda. Is that correct?
Yes, I thought it was going to be taken off. I don't believe you have enough votes.
We need 5.
To pass this item, so we'll have, if it could be deferred to the next meeting, that would be great.
Okay, we will defer that. You'll have to live without shelving for a little bit longer. Move 7812, move to approve warrant 502-2024 in the amount of $3,338,337.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Christie, call the roll.
Trustee Bancole?
Yes.
Trustee Husani?
Yes.
Trustee Kunkel?
Yes.
Mayor Craig?
Aye. 7813, move to approve warrant paid in advance for 12/2024 through 4/25/2024 in the amount of $726,450.20.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Hearing none. Christie, call the roll.
Trustee Husani?
Yes.
Trustee Kunkel?
Yes.
Trustee Bancole?
Yes.
And Mayor Craig?
Yes. 7814, move to approve March 2024 P cards in the amount of $47,942.95.
So moved. Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Christie, call the roll.
Trustee Kunkel?
Yes.
Trustee Bancole?
Yes.
Trustee Husani?
Yes.
And Mayor Craig?
Yes. Village managers report, Juliana.
No report.
Thank you. Village clerk's report, Christie.
Just mark your calendars for upcoming summer events that we've got going on, and I heard that you had an amazing Kids at Hope Day fair. Unfortunately, I was unable to be there, but I heard it went very well.
It was amazing. They all sang happy birthday to me. That was a shock.
Even the band played for it.
Yay. Awesome.
I probably haven't had somebody sing happy birthday to me in over 50 years.
It was a special birthday.
It was kind of nice and a surprise. But the event was wonderful. It was a nice collaboration. And the kids all had a good time. I received 14 letters from the principal at Parkwood School, and those letters were all about the need for a stop sign at Center and Laurel. And apparently they experienced something, so they had it as a homework assignment, so one of the children spoke up on it, and the teacher facilitated it between the classes, between all the children. And I met with them today, and they said, "How does this work? Why do we write the village president?" I said, "Can you call me the mayor, because it's a warm, fuzzy name?" So I explained to them, a little bit about process, how I've shared it with the chief of police, and so they asked me all kinds of questions about government, and when I said, we have to pay the bills, for the streets and all that. "Oh, is that how my bills get paid at home?" I said, "No, we don't pay your bills at home." I think moms and dads would love that, but
I'll submit my bills.
that would be interesting. So, so it was a nice, thank you for mentioning it.
That is all I have.
That's all you have?
That's all I have.
Okay, thank you. Trustee,
Husani?
Bernie?
No report, thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Mr. Priggy's gone. Trustee Hussaini?
No report, Mayor.
Thank you. Lisa's gone. Porter's gone. Trustee Kunkel?
I just have a couple of things. Veterans Committee has been finalizing Memorial Day. That's on Monday, the 27th of May at 10 a.m. outside of Village Hall. And the sister cities are finalizing the plans for the Juneteenth Jubilee, which is on the 15th of June from 12 to 5. It's at 1200 Sycamore if anybody needs to know for their GPS. There's no listing for the Hanover Park Sports Complex. It's 1200 Sycamore. That's the address you have to put in your GPS. And that's it. Now, Saturday is meteor shower for anybody that's interested. Saturday night after midnight, get out there and take a look. We're gonna have about 15 hour for Saturday night. So if anybody has any kids that want to go see it, please go out and go look at it. Make sure you're in a dark area.
Where in the sky?
West.
Is that it, John?
That's it.
Oh, okay, thank you. Alrighty. Trustee Benkoy?
Yes, thank you, Mayor. I was able to have an introductory meeting with one of our newest Hanover Park District Commissioners, Yosalinda Aguilar. Yosalinda has lived in the village for most of her life, and she's really excited to be in this position. And so she's just bringing a fresh face and a new voice to our park district, and I'm really excited for her leadership. I also wanted to thank Clerk Merrill for hosting a successful Arbor Day event, and thank you so much for honoring our beloved Mary Kay Presnick, who is such an incredible leader and does so much on the District 54 school board. On the school board.
A dear friend, I might add.
Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, I was able to attend the ribbon cutting for the Lurie's Children's outpatient center that is opening up in Schaumburg. So this is outside of Chicago, because Lurie Children's is currently like in Streeterville. This is the first outpatient center that they're opening up, and it's going to be quite close to us. And many of us know that Lurie's is one of the top children's hospitals in the nation. And so they're opening it up in Schaumburg, but they're branding it as the Lurie Children's Outpatient Center for Northern Illinois. And so to have such a great service to us and so close to our village, I think is just a fantastic benefit. And that concludes my report. Thank you.
Thank you. So, yeah, it's good to hear that it's regional. You know, you see it built in Schaumburg, and you think, well, that's the Schaumburg thing, right? So, that's nice. That's nice to hear. I'm glad you were able to experience that. Executive session?
Nope.
None session? Oh, my goodness. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second?
They're quick over there.
All in favor, say aye.
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 Meeting is adjourned at 7:34.